The movie begins with a scene showing this guy, Cyrus, a renowned international thief. He leads a heist crew who all supports him. The engineer of the team is Luke. And to bypass passwords, they've got Magnus, the safecracker. And my son is their hacker, she's very good. The team's pilot is Camila. And also Denton, a master of disguise. Well, sort of. Now we see Cyrus in London to bid for an NFT, but this was only a staging process for them to stage and kidnap the renowned NFT artist whose name is N8 in Venice. While this event is going on, the rest of the team undertakes simultaneously a theft to stealing a Van Gogh painting in London. More emphasis on this later. Back to Cyrus. Cyrus made a bidding of $20 million for N8's NFT, and it was sold to him. Just immediately, a fire alarm was triggered to successfully distract the whole session. N8 is convinced to follow them to Cyrus's yacht to complete the transaction. Unknown to him, it was somewhat a kidnap. Cyrus, N8 and the team successfully made it to the yacht. N8 received his $20 million and he was happy. This made them party hard all that night. As we proceed, keep enjoying more movie recaps and not miss out by hitting the subscribe button and turn on the notifications. The name of this movie is Lift. The next morning, on the news, N8 is declared to be kidnapped. At first, N8 is shocked that he is kidnapped by Cyrus and his team. But Cyrus points out that famous paintings balloon in value after being stolen, and he also elaborates that his crew stole the Van Gogh painting and sold it in the black market for $20 million to buy N8 NFTs. After being stolen, N8 NFT ballooned in value of $89 million. Oh, that was surely a balloon in price. N8 decides to play along after being promised over 34% cut of the money they made, and he was happy about that. However, Interpol agent Abby Gladwell, a former fling of Cyrus, uncovers evidence implicating Denton, Luke, and Magnus in the thefts. Rather than proceed with charges against the crew, Abby's superior, Commander Huxley, leverages their legal predicament to force them to help capture Lars Jorgenso, a banker and terrorist mastermind. On the next scene, Abby presents this deal to Cyrus, but as part of the deal, Cyrus insists that Abby join him and the team to provide certain cover for Interpol. On the following scene, Cyrus goes back to his team and proposed the whole matter to the team. This caused a disagreement between them all, not supporting the idea and to the fact that Agent Abby will be joining them in the heist. Later on, Agent Abby explains the heist to the team and Cyrus also try convincing the team too, and at last, they all agreed to the deal. Now, Cyrus and his team gets to work and start to prepare heavily for their heist. From how they'll have to fly, down to the disguise to be employed for heist and all the tools they'll need. Later on, Cyrus is brought to conversation with Abby's superior, Commander Huxley. Huxley tells him about how their time for preparation is shortened to 10 days due to some smart move by Jorgenso. Cyrus complained of the short time, but he later agreed to keep up with the mission. Jorgensen is working with the hacking group Leviathan to stage a terrorist attack in Europe, allowing him to make billions in profit through stock manipulation. As Leviathan requires payment in untraceable gold bullion, Jorgensen has arranged for a shipment of gold to be taken from his vault in London and flown to Leviathan's bank in Zurich via a commercial airliner. The crew determines they will only be able to steal the gold while the airliner is in mid-air. To do so, they went ahead to buy and procure a private jet that Camila will fly directly underneath the airliner, allowing for them to switch the radar signals to make it seem like the plane is still on course while the crew diverts it to a private airfield. After Magnus cracks the safe and Jorgensen's henchmen are incapacitated, the crew will extract the gold via the jet. Nevertheless, the crew is ready on time. Now to begin the heist, part of the team was on board to play their part. Luke could not be part of the heist, so Abby decides to step in for Luke. Abby has to take the signal booster close to the cockpit of the plane. Now Abby collects all the pieces of the signal booster and piece them together. But Abby broke the device that was supposed to interchange the two planes' signals. Cyrus came into the rescue and tried to fix the device, but pilot Camila timer is running out and have to make the signal interchange immediately. The device was finally fixed and the switching of the two-plane signal was made successful. Thereafter the diverting of the two-plane is also made successful. After successfully diverting the plane, Magnus proceeds with cracking the safe to access the gold. Meanwhile, Jorgensen's henchmen attempt to hijack the plane. But Cyrus and Abby cause a distraction to buy Magnus more time. Cyrus and Abby fought the henchmen resiliently. Now the plane land harshly on the icy runway and Camila also land her plane too, just according to plan. Magnus, Abby, Cyrus, and Camila are captured by Jorgensen's henchmen, resulting from the plane crash landing horrifically. The rest of the team are taken aboard the jet with the gold, headed for Jorgensen's estate in Tuscany. In the air, Cyrus and Abby are seated with their seatbelt attached. Camila, the pilot of the jet, rotates the jet to make Jorgensen's henchmen suffer and to also take off the coating sheet off the plane's body. This made the Camila jet get noticed by NATO to be in violation of civilian aviation regulations, and fighter jets are after them. Desperate for the gold to not reach Jorgensen, Huxley orders the plane to be shot down by NATO. Harry, the crew's contact at air traffic control, works with Camila to get a message to the pilots that there are hostages on board, forcing NATO to stand down. Another fight between the crew and Jorgensen's henchmen. It ended with henchmen kicked out of the plane. Now Cyrus and Abby has to make it to the cockpit. Camila's wrist is broken and Cyrus has to take control of the jet. They eventually crash-landed the jet on the grounds of Jorgensen's villa. Abby, Cyrus, and Camila are captured at gunpoint by Jorgensen. Leviathan's representative got a message that one of the captured is an Interpol and wanted to output on the deal. But Jorgensen shot at Leviathan's representative after they decide to cancel the deal. Just immediately, the police arrived, and Cyrus uses N8's NFT technology to show them a recording of Jorgensen murdering the representative. The police watched this and Jorgensen is now arrested for the crime and murder. Now Abby later found out Huxley authorized the NATO jets to shut them down in the air. Abby punches Huxley for that. She resigns from Interpol and joins Cyrus and his team. Weeks later, Cyrus reveals to Abby that the crew also subtly stole the gold shipment during the heist on the airliner, replacing the actual shipment with iron bars painted gold. Huxley found out about the fake gold and became furious. Together, the crew recover their haul and celebrate their success whilst Cyrus and Abby rekindle their relationship. Remember, make sure you're subscribed and turn on your notifications so you can watch more videos like this. Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and keep the movie buzz going. Lights. Camera. Recap.